Hiya Hinsters, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome too. Please subscribe, thumbs up if you like, and check out the description box below to know more about readings. Happy Monday, Moonday, and today we are looking at the moon in our birth chart. We need to know our rising sign to know which house our moon is in. Let me know if you need help with that. This video is generally and obviously very general. We need to know also about the things like the sign that we have the moon in, which planet is hosting our moon, and things like are there any aspects from other planets made to our moon, and so on. I do have some videos already on the topic of the moon, this lovely goddess, also sometimes known as Thea or Thea, and I will reference those videos in little pop-ups for you if you fancy taking a look. The moon, then, she is milk, milkiness, loveliness, habitual things, the ebb and flow, and she always somehow knows. She is routines and tides. She is the teller of tides. She is mistress of moods. She is also goddess of fools. The moon is wild, nocturnal, deeply desirous, yet also like a crab in a shell, like a small creek trickling through the hills, easy to miss. She is the goddess of intentions, of planting, of the coming and going of things. She is like the humming of a scissor song, like a glass of earthy red wine with Frank Ocean playing behind. The moon is the great hoarder, the emotional reservoir, the mistress of memories. She is also the holy whore, the attractor and puller in of people and things. She is the mirror too. She is the reflection of lakes that rest near places we should not forget, but also these lakes do not stay around forever. And the moon is the mother, the responsible one, the responder, the reactor, the tender. She is the elephant, the knower of homes. She is also the wild horse, the chariot, the sea, the willow tree, and she is a mistress of the people, keeper of the home. She is the great bloomer and the unfolder of hidden fortunes, the carrier of the deepest songs and pains and sentiments. Moon in the first house. You are moon rising. The face, the body is lunar. The expressions of the individual are many and changey. Sensitivity is high and things are difficult to let go of. Sentimental things cling. Moody mottos follow you. Feelings are deep, though they come and go like tides. Music is your friend. You are lucky, yet something about you appears off kilter, too wild, mad. You walk the streets, but your feet, they are not in one dimension. Wonder and zoning out and twinkly things have you enamored on the daily. You care too much then, not enough now. You draw in people's pains and complaints, and then it all wanes. A plant nobody wants to water anymore. A face people are ashamed to see again, even though they were severely intimate with you. Unlike the sun, the moon is so often shunned. Better to speak with your aunt, your mother, your secret lover, the one who can go undercover with you. Control is a big part of your life. You feel what Amber Khan, the great tarot reader and astrologer, Cancer Rising, once called the embedded meanness in everything. Everything said and done. And it is a mad life lived when you can't get in control. But once or when the secret rhythms of the moon are tapped into, you embody more the power of the tide teller. Moon in the second house, the secret secondary joy of the moon, place of fortune. Money comes and goes easily like water. You have a strong knack for opportunities heading your way. There's a clinginess or shrewdness about your handling and keeping of your stuff. Food as well, glorious food, is dear to you, like near to you. And the stomach, the gut, needs care and attention. On a monthly basis, you may so easily set an intention and this brings brilliant results, returns. Yet you attract heaps of gossip and drama and the unwanted stickiness of other people's business. You are like honey to flies. Queens also, and goddesses and matriarchs, people like this are coming your way. Women are always close by, and you send and receive sentimental cards and letters, and you'd better keep good tabs on messages and emails and stay in tune with the drip of your input and when and where it will matter. You are intuitive about how to live. Like you just know. You easily keep a fair home, though eyes are watching you and your property, and their desire for you comes alongside a desire for possessions and power, possessiveness. They can gain or grow something from you and your livelihood. The goddess of care here makes you a very charitable and generous spirit for whom giving is a given. Moon in the third house, the true joy of the moon. Intuition is supreme here. The more you naturally pay attention to your surroundings, the deeper and deeper you tap into the moon's secret rhythms, and the more you embody a masterful spirit of fortune spinning. And siblings, friends, neighbors, they all embody more femininity. There is more attachment here for you. The very way you communicate is like that of a goddess. You are a master of rituals. Daily life is rhythmic, and you don't need words to describe what you are doing. The night time, the dark, is when you receive the strongest, most concentrated or final downloads, and the cries of the birds around you tell you things. You are taken also by resentment and wildness and reactivity. You glean things from your dreams, and the way you talk, what you say, empowers you to easily assume an authoritative role. You can administer care for others. And the more you speak from your authenticity and spirit, the greater your following will be. This placement grants great keepers of treasuries. It brings a canny sense of making money and how to invest it for the good of your friends or siblings or the local community. And you only need sort of close your eyes and get away from weakness as well and just receive. And then the answers come to you like butter. Moon in fourth house. Mothers can be lost here. Mothers hold a secret. There is a mystery to be unveiled about her. Feelings are difficult to tap into. Once a month, something surprises you as a feeling or a mood sort of snaps back. It's like standing, balancing on the crocodile jaws, like crocodile jaws under your feet, and your past is also like a bronze mirror or a murky river. You don't hang around one place too long either, and memories are deeply buried. Heartbreak is sort of squirreled away so tightly, like wrapped. I have this image of it being wrapped in red string, and the night for you is like a strange creature, yet you somehow know it so intimately. It feels like a storm is about to erupt for some reason, yet it doesn't arrive and things remain safe. It takes a long time, a great deal of effort to build dams and control the ebbs and flows of your fortune. Underneath it all is an unknown thing or place or person to be inherited from the moon. Your ancestry is hidden or shunned. There's like this flower waiting to bloom once night has fallen. You aren't that great with directions, you stumble a lot. Finding something stable is a big theme in your life. It's hard to get um, intuitive or to act rather, maybe on your intuition. And when the diet and lifestyle is good, the native with this placement lives surprisingly long. Having children is an unconscious desire. Your desires for this or that kind of partner are so deep they are not clear to you, yet you know when you have met them. Moon in fifth house. Good things come so easily here. Um, Desire and pleasure with family and friends are intertwined. It's like a little garden of different colored wildflowers, all vying for the sunlight and the merriment. Children are abundant, always around. Pets are fondly loved. Poetry and music bring great pleasure. It's easy for you to make things better, to make more money, to really tick all the boxes and fulfill all four pillars of your spiritual temple. You get wealthy, successful, and well known for something. And while you love to care for people, you possess a maturity in also letting them go and have a nothing but good things to say, sort of joie de vivre. And you are good at gambling. Dating as well and casual romances are abundant parts of your life, and you gain a reputation as the lover or the love teacher. There are yearnings to create nice things, and this can be easily done when you simply keep feeding that little frenzied garden and keeping light and joy and good vibes around, dipping yourself more and more into a fabulous fertilizer. Elementally, you are a fine juggler and balancer of the give and take. It's easy to find partners who elate you. Um, Vibing with the season as well and living life as it's supposed to be lived will only make you rise or be higher. Moon in the sixth house. Be careful of drawing bad luck to your life. Bad habits and cycles are sticky for you and they require more work to get out of. Responsibility is a great theme and teacher in your life. When your health is not respected as well, things get chronic or scary. Injuries stick to you too. There's a need here to find that milk, that potion to heal tragedy, to soothe the dryness, to improve things and not inflame things. Yet, suffering is also fleeting for you. Suffering is sort of lived with like a best friend here. You attract trouble and troublemakers as well. You are also a star when it comes to managing people. You've got a great, real gut instinct about who to hire and for what. You tip well and you deliver. The things like the stomach, the gut, the breast, the chest, these body parts need protecting or attention. Um, Also, you attract enemies and schemers. The bad luck, the shady characters have you um, leaving or having to travel and get away sometimes, especially when relationships are taken too casually and when intentions are not figured out first. Your climb to things like a good career and the path to your calling or your ability to take action. These things are definitely not easy roads, but also you smash obstacles in the end, and you have a deep sense of responsibility and loyalty and trust in riding the waves. And yeah, you're just a warrior in this sense. Moon in seventh house. Your partners are horny, deeply desirous. There's lots of committed relationships and marriages. Partners are lost, they come and go, they are a mystery to you. Your partner hides something about their body, they are immensely private. Other people are caring for you or handling you, but you have a strong sense of smell when it comes to who and what is parasitic and too needy for your liking. After dark activities are your jam. Dinner dates, you are pulled in easily by people as well. And enemies and haters find it hard to let go or get over things. Exes will cling to you and keep coming back. A peculiar pull as well to be or go abroad is about you and your life. And the mother is oppositional, tense, or moany. Other people to you also seem so emotional and intense and polarized. Other people reflect yourself back at you quite easily. It is hard to get out of toxic dynamics with people when you are continuing to live recklessly. Things get more tightly bound as well, and a big priority for people with this placement is proving something to exes or partners. There can be that tug of war. Your partners are foolish, poetic, very caring, attentive. They know how to love you, like they've sussed out your love languages. There's a potential to seed something beautiful with someone that weathers the storm and that is not shaken by unexpected occurrences. Moon in the eighth house. Mhm. It is easy for you to get what you want. Like money is easily earned, you get your favors returned, your seeds produce good crops. There is emotional insecurity here, there is surrender concerning your future. You get scared and flighty like a horse when you feel something is getting too intense or too good to be true. You're adept at running off with someone and forging a crazy tight bond with them. It's easy also to get mired in lazy habits and eating your feelings here. Your partners are lethargic, they have more emotional baggage. Themes of death and ends are like seasonal things for you, kind of business as usual for some people. And you can feel when these things are coming as well. You inherit from your family and from your partnerships. Um, you also kind of get quickly slapped by the universe, by spirit, by your ancestors when you deliberately do wrong. You also have strong accounting instincts. You keep consoling people in your life. They tell you their secrets and you carry them as a trusted maternal figure. I have this image of you being like a black swan holding people under your wing. It's kind of the same old shit though for you. Like, you just know what's going to happen as a result of people's actions. And this does grant you a deep, wise perception of the give and take. And it makes you also an excellent advisor in life. You also, I would say, have a sharp eye on how people are really feeling. You can spot like a jealous or envious person from a mile away, and you love it. Yeah. Moon in the ninth house. Then, mothers here are like goddesses or like goddess teachers, and teachers in general are your highest guides. They help you get yourself and your life together. You even need them. Um, Guiding lights and idols are a big thing here. Emotional intelligence keeps you and your life on track. Also, you have a yearning to gain traction, to ascend somehow. You're traveling abroad or further out from home often, and you like exploring. Also, grand questions stick with you for a long time, for life even. You're possibly habitually religious or spiritual. Also, you possess a mixture of masculine and feminine divine energy. Your way of viewing the right way is encapsulating and holistic. Day by day, you are optimistic and clinging sometimes to broken things as well, still hopeful, maybe. There's a kind of nothing but loveness about your life. People like astrologers can be very mesmerizing for you. Again, going back to teachers and guides, guiding lights, and you love travel by boat, being by the waters, and reflecting positively on the people and things that you care about. You are familiar and honest with your feelings and wear things on your sleeve. At times, you're too wild about this, and you end up being unable to deliver on promises, finding yourself sometimes in unrequited dynamics. Still, there's always that silver lining, philosophical way that you take it all, and you can easily open yourself up and surrender to the gods in your life. Moon in the 10th house. The mother is up there, reputed, big, and active somehow. The mother plays a great role in your life. You are a big time responsible person, reacting intuitively to changes in life. The career is lovingly tended to. You have a sense here of your highest worth and have good intuition about the direction you need to go. You are known as someone more wily, wild, changeable. Your life becomes a narrative of romantic riding and one filled with love and fortune and nurturing. Care itself is a big skill of yours. Maybe you're even a nurse, literally. You're known as the poet, the poetic one, the sensitive, romantic one. You care a lot also about building a castle in the sky, creating something soft and sweet to be seen. You have a nice social media image, probably. You're known to be like the sea. People are in awe of you. You are known to be so gentle. You are the big steerer of the wheel, and everybody knows it. Emotionality gets in the way and agitates at times, but the way you follow your intuition helps you navigate big changes and challenges, and it becomes easy. The father is also lunar somehow, softer, beautiful reflective light in the sky for you. Also, like the stories of the gods, the arena of the gods, the whole cosmic conversation, the divine dance, it has you captivated. And this so often moves and inspires you, especially when you are tapping into the moon's rhythms. Moon in 11th house. Friends and allies are many, and they come and go aplenty. Children and pets are positively promised here as well. And people get close to you, and you have a knack for calling it when it comes to your blessings, and you have a great sense of like who can help you achieve your hopes and your dreams. You're a strong member of the team. You like joining groups, you feel like you need to be in groups. There's a care you have for the community. You're quite comfortable with the ebb and flow of fortune in your life and have a natural ability to just let go of that which doesn't serve you. You are good spirited and very giving, forming sweet attachments to your friends. You have a yearning to get high up somehow, just to like take the money, make the money, and be happy and like just create awesome things. And you are an excellent mentor. You are the natural networker, the natural reader of the room. You tend to have the same expectations, like patterns of expectation, I want to say, but be sure you're not hurting yourself sometimes by sticking to a futile expectation and staying in that cycle. The more you care for and love your friends, allies, your associates, the more you will naturally draw in gifts, the good stuff, the more dignified you will feel, the more positive titles and accolades you will find for yourself and your spiritual path. Moon in the 12th house. You are the wild witch. You quietly sort of, I had this image of you like riding a four-footed animal spirit daemon, like maybe a ghost horse kind of resonates for you. A person who intrigues people for reasons unknown. Stay in tune with your dreams because they might just save you. In your dreams, you get these inklings about judgments, about and like how you and other people in your life are faring in their current trials. You're sort of wild and wily. You do drugs, and music is a drug, and you are really not all there. As in, you're away with the fairies. You enjoy, and you require being more alone, even in like a room full of people, you're not all there. Like you pull in also secret relationships and harbor secret desires. Fortune can easily be lost here. You can get stuck in cycles of loss. You carry curses. You have a very different way of viewing society and decorum, and your sense of who and what is a threat is very high here, this spidey sense. The mother is sometimes lost or abroad or away, and music and drugs put you in metakosmios, this Greek idea of kind of being like a swimmer between dimensions. And sleep also is your friend. Meditation and silent walks and being in solitary and sterile spaces calms you. It's a healthy habitual practice for some of you. And your sense of what is necessary is strong. You can really live off very little and be content. And I think one of the greatest things about this placement is that you drift on hardship or drift with hardship rather than drown in it or succumb to it. And that's very powerful. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Hinsters, on this here Monday Moonday. I hope you have a great one, and I hope that you resonated with these reflections. Let me know in the comments where you have your moon in your birth chart, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Mwah.